Little mail time discussion. Did you know that in the Bible there are 4 Gospels, and these Gospels each have different authors, and they describe the life of Jesus, the miracles he did, his life, his death, his resurrection. They include his teaching, all the prophecies that are fulfilled about him that are written about in the earlier parts of the Bible. So one of the Gospels is written by John, who was a disciple of Jesus, who walked with him for all the years he was doing ministry. John also kept writing other letters, 1 John, 2 John, 3 John, Revelation. More than any other work of literature in the Bible, any of the other letters or histories or records, John talks about love. John had the benefit of being in what some people call the inner circle with Jesus, one of these few that got asked to do all sorts of things with him. And the point of sharing that is that he was close with the guy. The main points that Jesus wanted to make, John was always around for. And in light of that, he chose to write about love more than anything else. I want you to think about that because so many of us, when we think about Christianity, we think religion, we think rules. I was one of those people, but I've said this before, I'm not just talking about a book of rules. I'm talking about words that were breathed by God, a God who I know and believe created everything. And he chooses to use this guy, John, to emphasize every word of Jesus that had to do with love. This famous verse, for God so loved the world that he gave his only son so that whoever believes in him would not perish but have eternal life. Yeah, that one's from John. He so loved the world. I want to encourage and remind you today that God has a perspective of love. Yes, he is just, but he also loves. He keeps coming back to you, so let yourself go back to him. Just when we want to say about ourselves that we're too far gone, Jesus breaks back in and he says, nope, I died for that too. He is a good and a loving Lord and Master. What's stopping you from following him today?